Hello, Dave. Thank you for your time. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to even increase your online traffic, leads, and more in your area. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website in that area and see if those techniques could outrank them in a certain service in that area, which will increase your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these techniques. So first is content. So on your homepage, as you might know, you might need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So keywords are anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. I mean, as you can see, you got a very nice website. I wouldn't do much to it on the outside. Got all your services right here, very eye-popping. But there's some things you could do even on the back end, and you should have a strong website on the back end as well. But this is just to increase all your services through all the areas that you do, just to increase your traffic and your revenue. So speaking of Google, when we type this in, and this is one services that you guys do, plumbing services in Glendale, Arizona, here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here, and they're a good investment. If you haven't done this already, it's a good way to be right in the front of faces of consumers there. But a lot of times consumers scroll down, they go to the map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be on the top of the page as much as you can with all the services you provide for and all the areas you provide for, not just Glendale, but all the cities that you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they go to a local website, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So some of the top competitors are on this first page with plumbing services, Glendale, Arizona, like Parker & Sons, Ben Franklin. But I'll compare your site to Bumblebee. He's the top three. So if you could outrank his website with this service and get right here or even above him, that's going to increase your online presence and your leads exponentially. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here called Ahrefs that we do a deep dive in websites, and here's your URL right here. So yeah, you got a strong website in the back. You got over 1,000 keywords, almost 2,000 keywords, 1,800 keywords. So definitely keep these keywords that you have. They have good search volume here, so higher volume the better. But since you guys offer so many services with HVAC, plumbing, electrical, you get very creative on the keywords and also tag them with all the cities you go to. And that's how, and the more keywords you have, the better. And that's how you start not only matching your competition, but dominating your competition. So the comparison I'm going to do is this Bumblebee Plumbing, and there's their website here. They got a good website too. But some of their keywords, so actually you're using more keywords than them. So it might be intentionality on keywords maybe. Maybe they're using some of the plumbing ones. But you could take these plumbing ones that are apply to you, and if they're not on your website, you put them on your website, you tag them, you optimize them, and that's how you start matching and outranking your competition. So for instance, if you go to Goodyear, Arizona, you could use this if this is not on your website already, because that applies to you. Second is backlink. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. These links act like endorsement of your website from others, and Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keep in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have relevant, strong backlinks to your website. If you have websites outside your industry linking to you, doesn't give you much good, doesn't give you trust power, search power with Google, which you have some good one right here. Yeah, so you're doing well with Google. And you have almost 2,000 backlinks with 236 reference domains. So again, strong back-end website. But just compare that to that competitor. Yeah, you're having more backlinks in there. So it's more about intentionality probably. And also, like I said, not all backlinks are created equal. So you also do a deep dive in this backlinks. You could do the ones that you're not following, tag them on your website as well. But these numbers right here are giving them this traffic over 1.7 thousand traffic compared to the numbers you're getting right here with 564 traffic. So just a little bit more intentionality on keywords, increase your keywords, double check backlinks, and you should be getting more traffic here than with these numbers because this is a strong website here. So lastly is citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, address, and phone number are shown exactly on your Google Business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. If you do have that Glendale, Arizona address, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, consumers don't click this button for more services. So you want to be right in the front of face of consumers with all the services that you guys provide. And to do that, you increase citation with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So with your website, once your content, backlink, citation, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it to be in the eyes of consumers. Here with the ads, here in the map pack, and here organically with all the services you provide for and all the areas that you go to. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that generates a pretty decent revenue. Also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals, and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line or two of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the video. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.